I'm kind of a spry guy in the morning for somebody who, only gets like, 4 hours, 5 hours of sleep if I'm lucky. You guys know the drill. This is the secret variant, but it's an early morning edition. We're going live at 9 a.m. Eastern on a Friday. Ultra has gotten the wife off to work, the kid off to school, breakfast in his stomach, a big old cup of coffee, actually second cup. And I have got together a full show for you. 78 points of articulation in the live chat. Look at that, man. Celebrity status here. So let's get this thing going. This is your secret variant, everybody. This is your final order cutoff show for your orders due 10/1/2023. What do you need from the comic book world? Subscribe to the content that is the ULTRAMAXIMUS, and of course leave me a comment if you're watching and you want to beat Raider Bear at being the #1 commenter on my channel, which you're not going to do because dude is amazing and he's from Australia. So you guys, my American friends, you're getting beat by an Aussie. How does it feel? I mean, it's kind of like their Mustangs having Barra swaps, and only Australians will get that. But anyway, like and share the video. Click the notification bell for notifications for when I'm going live, because I go live at weird times. And I got to say this. Thank you. All of my subscribers. You guys are great. Everybody, coming over on Rumble as well. You guys are great. I really appreciate you watching. And of course, I got my content all in syndication on Rumble. So watch it over there. Watch it over there, please. Let's leave the platform of censorship and go where there's none. But anyway, the inner being that is this guy Rabal Malal, in that picture there, is another version of Maximus. Just one of my variants. We haven't seen him in a while, but he's the guy who writes the Spec Matrix. And if you want to see him come back, well, gonna have to see what happens on Drunken Chat and my work schedule too, All right, but that's Friday nights, so watch out for Drunken Chat later. Follows always appreciated, whether it be on Facebook, on IG, or on Twitter. And you can, of course, locate me in all the links on my Twitter, or I'm sorry, on my YouTube homepage. You can get the link to all those. And then take out your camera, click on this this thing right here, this little QR code. I got another one for you on the next slide too. This right here is my collection curations. Just save it, because when I start posting from there, that means that I'm looking to move some of the goods from my own personal collection. But if you want to come hang, only the rarest hang here. Super Chat is active if you're feeling frisky and you want to support the comic book journalism endeavor that is the ULTRAMAXIMUS channel. If you want to support me directly, you can do so at paypal.me/ULTRAMAXIMUS or Cash App ULTRAMAXIMUS. Appreciate all of you who do that, by the way. You guys are great, by the way. Anyway, soundtrack is provided by our wonderful friends at White Byte Audio. Let's not forget about them. And of course, Wanted Comics, just not even really a paid advertisement. I just love Drew for all he's done for the comic book community and for me personally over the years. He has given me some, some books for some giveaways for you guys in the past, and I thank him for that, because of basically him salting my orders and be like, hey man, thanks for buying these. By the way, here's this. Why don't you give it away? So yeah, man. Morning from Cali. Oh, early morning Maximus over there for Pablo in Phoenix. Pablo Phoenix. So West Coast, I just checked this out, man. Time to maximize the day. You didn't see what I did there because I don't have the camera on. But anyway, my face was great. But anyway, wantedcomics.com. Make sure you check out Drew. He's doing a lot of eBay lives now. I think he's still doing Whatnots. I'm not really sure. I haven't really been on the Whatnot thing because I'm working overnights now. And of course, here we go, everybody. Herd S. Eric. That logo is the sick work of Herd S. Eric. Make sure you check him out. Eric Herd, you are the man. Thank you again for your contribution to the logo work of the ULTRAMAXIMUS brand. So hey, everybody. This thing you're watching here, now that you waded through all of the hubbub and stuff, we get to the meat. The way the sandwich works is I have to front load all of the good stuff, and then I put all of the meat in it, and then it's just a thin piece of bread at the bottom. So it is like a hoagie. But the secret variant is your FOC meal. What do I mean by that? Well, first off, look at the seriousness that is my face. I'm the ULTRAMAXIMUS. How y'all doing? The seriousness of this face says that I don't like it when people try to manipulate markets and do shady stuff with comic books. It's kind of been my thing. So shout out to all those fighting the good fight, and of course, like the hair fight that I'm on right now, trying to regrow hair in my 40s after it kind of thinned out in some spots, and winning everybody. I know it still looks kind of thin, but it's still good. It's still there. So anyway, the only thing that needs to be thin is the amount of money that you spend on your comics every week, and this is your last greatest endeavor to get a look at what's coming out, pre-order it, and not overpay. So this is what we do here at the Secret Variant. Of course, I'm defective, you know. So shout out to the original UDs, the OGs, the blueprint, as Mel would say. And yeah, so we do this comic book thing a little bit more serious than you know, people who rely on it for income. I don't do this for money. I do this for fun. I got a regular job, plus I'm a dad and a husband, and just survived a renewal of homeowners insurance, I guess, a little bit. Part of me did die a little bit inside here in Florida, so we got a crazy situation, but the Secret Variant is just for that purpose. Do you know that you can pre-order books? So if you are a comic shop right now, you're looking at your final orders due, and you just want to say, hey, you know, I'm watching Ultra just to see what else I might miss. So I might have missed something. I might want it for the shelf. You could be a super speculator right now and be like, hey man, if I see an incentive, I'm ordering 25 copies of it to get that 1 in 25, and I'm going to flip that 1 in 25 and the regular copies. You know, some people do that. But if you're just a collector, this show is free for everybody. So thank you for watching. Thank you for tuning in. Smash that like button. And we're going to get into this because this is your front to back review of FOC. And what is FOC, you ask? Final order cutoff. The last chance to order books before they hit shelves in the coming weeks. So we're looking at books that are coming out in maybe a month. So you might be not in your comic book shop every week. So you might be looking at some spoilerific covers. It's the price we pay, but you know what? Going forward, you're not going to overpay for your price of books. Trust me on this one. You might even see some good stuff you want to collect that you didn't know was existing. So Ablaze Publishing, of course, continues to set the publishing world ablaze with good books. Yeah, Almost Dead. Okay. The zombie thing. And it's a Tyler Kirkham book. Tyler Kirkham cover A, at least. The blank cover on the cover B. Here is a Tyler Kirkham Virgin Incentive, cover C, 5 copy. And then there's a 10 copy by Tyler Kirkham. This is why I said it's a Tyler Kirkham book, because he's on every cover except for the blank. And then there's this. Okay, the preview for this one is very much like noise pollution related, and yeah, something's going on with this, but for all of my rock and roll fans, and maybe even some metal fans, maybe even some Metallica fans, I got something for you. And this is why I pay attention to everything moving in the Matrix, because some people miss this stuff. So the Prism number 1 right here is a cover A and cover B. The cover A is beautiful in my opinion, and don't worry, because there's this cover C to go along with it too. And of course, as you can see what's going on here, there's a guitar in the center, people playing instruments, guys singing, yeah, a little bit of rock and roll. Oh, and then how about we ride some lightning? And if you don't know about Ride the Lightning, well, Dave Mustaine played all of his Megadeth songs at half speed. If you don't get that joke, you're not a real rock and roll fan or a rock and roll historian. And I, as me, a devourer of all forms of music except for basically country, because that was just not my forte, and country brings up a very sad place in my heart at the moment, so I don't like to think about it. But anyway, the Prism number 1 cover D is your Metallica Ride the Lightning homage, and Metallica fans might miss this one. But the Prism also has this blank sketch, so if you miss this one, you can pay the $9.99 suggested retail price or cover price on this one. 10 copy incentive. And then of course we got this 20 copy incentive, Virgin. And then we got this 30 copy Virgin. Ah, there we go. So normally with these homages over here at Blaze, they haven't been doing incentive Virgins on these things, but they decided to do one on this one. And then they gave you a 50 copy black and white to go along with that. Knocking it out. Action Lab Entertainment has given you Ballad of Ronin, Part 2 of 2. Or Part 2, Number 2, I'm sorry. Not of. We don't know. We don't know. Fake news. Beast of Bower Boulevard, Number 2, Cover A. Beast of Bower Boulevard, Number 2, Cover B. All right. And this is Bombshell and Tom Tom, Number 2. We got a Cover A and a Cover B. And she's a gun honey. Everybody likes the gun honeys. Archie has given us the Archie Milestones Jumbo Digest Number 22, which is the Jughead Christmas Special. Yeah, no, I can already hear Mariah Carey singing Christmas songs in the first page of that book. No. Asylum Press has given us the Undead Evil Number 1 of 4. So the regular cover looks good, right? Don't worry for all you variant hunters, the guys going out there and pumping up the shops to, hey man, I know you ordered like 5 copies of this one. Can you order me another 5 and then let me get that incentive? You guys are the best. I miss working at a comic shop just for some conversations I have with you guys who flip. Not you dirty flippers pumping up crappy books, but you know, for you actual flippers who go after the rare stuff. Because Undead Evil, I think, might be in a little bit of an underorder book, being Asylum Press. It's probably a book that not really in many of the major stores who only order from the big 2 or 3 or a couple more than that. But Undead Evil Number 1's got a Cover B. We got this Cover C. And then there's this Cover D, Ben Olsen Virgin variant, which doesn't show to be an incentive. You hear me, stores? It's not an incentive. Artists, Writers, and Artisans giving us the Ribbon Queen Number 4, Cover A. And of course, this AWA, if it's on your Lunar distribution network, final orders are due Sunday. But of course, I tell everybody final orders are due on Sunday, but some of you guys in the Previews Network might have order ability until Monday. The Ribbon Queen Number 4, Cover B, Francesco Mattina variant, is something to behold. That's a sleeper Mattina for Mattina chasers, probably. But does Mattina like have a fan base like he used to? Because I remember when Mattina was new, and he did that Mary Jane Venom variant at MegaCon, where she's sitting there with the shoe like partially off her foot, sitting on that throne. Man, those did really, really good. And then they didn't anymore. But there's that Ribbon Queen Cover C. Brilliant Enterprises LLC is giving us the Kent Menace Quarterly Number 2, Cover B. But you know what's funny? I didn't see a Cover A anywhere. Mad Cave Studios has given us the Monomyth Number 6 of 6. And there's your Wando cover. No variants. Under the Influence Number 4 of 5, Stefano Simone. All right, then we got Massive Publishing giving us the Plot Holes Number 3 of 5, Cover F, Murphy Black and White FOC variant. I don't know why it's on FOC again. It might have been just because maybe people missed it last week. Don't know. Oni Press. And of course, the Lunar orders are due this Sunday, but you can, of course, get the rest of them in on 10/2. Rick and Morty Cover A of issue number 10. This new volume, of course. And then here is the Cover B. And this is your 10 copy incentive. This is Rick and Morty Heart of Rickness Number 4 of 4, Cover A. Cover B by Phil Murphy. And then we're off to Opus, which has given us the Gene Simmons Dominatrix Number 4 of 4. And keen eyes will remember this artwork from our logo this evening, afternoon, morning, depending on your time zone. And there she is, the Ballant. Yeah. Yeah, you know, so it's a 5-copy incentive on an Opus book with the A cover looking just like the variant, so all gravy. Source Point Press is going to be giving you the Cthulhu Death May Die #1 cover A. So, how can death die? If death dies, does anybody die anymore after death dies? So, Cthulhu Death May Die #1 cover B that I didn't do. The Virgin variant is the 5-copy incentive of the Dominatrix. So you have to order 5 of the A cover to get 1 of the other. I think there's going to be a lot of A covers out there. Just saying. Murder by Mail #4. And you know, there may be the ability for people to do store exclusives, so I don't know how loud we should be about it. But anyway, Murder by Mail #4 cover A, as I sip my wonderful coffee with 0 sugar but straight natural bliss creamer, vanilla. And you know it's really weird? I got an Oakley watch where the band smells like vanilla. It's crazy. Murder by Mail. It's got a cover B, but they didn't show us the artwork. And then we got the Pocus Hocus #1. The Seance Room, Harry S. Opus. Rhyming with the Hocus Pocus. Do you see? Or the Pocus Hocus. It's all rhyming. The Matrix is real, everybody. Oh yeah. Titan Comics. Blade Runner 2039, #8 of 12. Cover B. Cover C. And then we got an FOC Kowalski Black and White Ink Virgin. So if you like that artwork and you like the Kowalski stuff, not the same Kowalski from Vanishing Point now, everybody. Don't go out there going White Dodge Challenger on me. Now, I put this one on here still because even after filtering it out to comics, they still threw this hardcover on there. Normally, I don't do a lot of trade paperbacks on FOC because, look, if you're reading the story, you should know about your trades because you are like, I want to read this thing, put it in. You know, your store should be all over you for that one. If your store's not all over their trade paperback clientele and allowing them to, you know, put in their orders like when previews drops, then they're bad salespeople. But anyway, A Call to Cthulhu is a hardcover for, I think, $12.99. So just throwing that out there. Now, okay, everybody. Conan the Barbarian is now in the public domain, which is the reason why Marvel's allowed to publish it, which is the reason why everybody else is publishing it, why you got the Sumerian, not to be confused with the Sumerians. Knowing the difference can save your life when a Sumerian sneaks up behind you with an axe and a sword. But the whole deal is that because it's in the public domain, anybody can write Conan stories. But from what everybody's saying is that the Conan over here at Titan, masterpiece. That being said, I do not knock the original Conan series at Marvel. I also do not knock the fact that this thing went 3rd printing at a foil, I think like a foil logo on it. So this is your 4th print, and it's a New York City Comic-Con convention exclusive, but it's being FOC'd. If you are able to order a convention exclusive from home, and you don't have to go to a convention, and people let this one slide under the radar at all, bruh. Like my son's saying bruh all the time now, so we have little fun bouts back and forth. Anyway, Conan the Barbarian #3, however, is going back for a 2nd printing because apparently there's that much demand. So you think I'm sleeping on this book? Not for you. For me, yes. I'm not buying it, but I don't collect Conan books. All I know is that with Conan in the public domain, if they don't write a King Conan story and have Arnold Schwarzenegger do King Conan here soon, what's going on? What's the point? Conan the Barbarian number 4, however, we're going to give you this cover A, FOCing. Oh, check this one out. So here's your cover B. And then here is your cover C by Percival. Cover D. Cover FOC, which is your Tory black and white ink version. And then here we got a Heat Seeker, a Gun Honey series, cover A. Cover B by Braga. Your cover C, Cosplay. And your cover D, Continuado. Oh, and then there's going to be a nude variant. Hey, yo. So yeah, this one's probably going to be, yeah, you know, wanted. Uncivilized. All right. So I just got to ask this question real quick. Are you still down with the sickness? Because I gotta know. Are you down with the sickness? Come on. Are you down with the sickness? Sorry, I mean, I can't resist. I really can't resist throwing in jokes where I can, okay? And I'm loopy. Like I said, I'm on my second Yeti of coffee after getting like 4.5 hours of sleep. But the sickness, cover A, cover B. And I thought there was a cover C, but I may have misplaced it. So you can direct order from Uncivilized or check with your LCS immediately if you're putting together a set of sickness 1 through 4. So I think it is only going to be a 4-issue miniseries. I heard it might only be a miniseries, so we'll see. Just make sure you get your orders in for that one and don't miss out. Vault, final orders due 10/1/2023. If you're on the Lunar network, of course. Oh. So there's this is actually for Oni. I messed up there. Sainted Love is your Vault book. So here's your big hairy man's. That's your stabbing and yeah. Not safe for work polybag variant because you can only wonder what that is. And then here is your blast variant. Boom Studios. So we're all the way into our major publishers already. Alice Ever After. Alice is Ever After, all right. Here's the cover B variant by Orzu, which is artistically phenomenal. But then here's this one, your 10-copy Panosian. You know, honestly, I didn't read that until now. And then, of course, we have this Tula Lotte 25-copy incentive variant cover, which is... But you know what they said? I'm going to give the FOC reveal to her. Now, this is Alice Never After, number 4 of 5. If you're chasing after this one, good luck. It's one or two of those goods. Expanse the Dragon Tooth, number 6 of 12, cover A by Christian Ward. Cover B by Vilches. Cover C is your 10-copy incentive by Yoon. You know, Yoon stuff sometimes is just spot on, phenomenal, and then other times just the shadowing just makes their face look weird. But that one was great. Mighty Morphin Power Rangers 113 cover A by Torrin Clark, delivering just straight fire. And then here we go again with the Dark Grid variant. And then here is your cover C, your helmet variant by Montez. So you know what's up. You know what's coming. You know exactly what's coming for all you helmet chasers. You got a 10-copy incentive by Barons. I got a message. You got a 25-copy incentive by Torrin Clark. You got the 50-copy incentive by Ivan Tao. Yeah, I think. No? Might have been. Infante. I know is the 75 copy here. And And then we got the cover H, which is your reveal variant for FOC. This is your unlockable. Inquire with your store about the unlockable, because his word is the unlockables are up to 5 now. And if that is the case, and they're up to 5, well, this is, you know, just one of those books that when they are like this, they're chased. People putting together sets. And shout out to all you set collectors holding it down. I got one on FOC today too. Rare Flavors number 2 is not the one. I'll show you the one later. Rare Flavors number 2 does get this cover B by Albuquerque. And then this 15 copy incentive by Franny, which is, okay, a little on the disturbing side. Why is it sausage and colors? Anyway, Rare Flavors number 2, cover D, which is your unlockable. Slow Burn, like a Carolina Reaper. There's your cover A. Slow Burn cover B. And then we got your 10 copy incentive, your 25 copy incentive. That's pretty fire, actually. That looks pretty fire. And then this is your cover E, unlockable. Okay. Buckle up, everybody, because Something is Killing the Children is up on FOC for issue number 34. However, because it's up on issue 34, and it's apparently got a lot of books, including a local comic shop day variant on FOC, pay attention. We got the cover B by Common Coley. We got the cover C, which is your 25 copy incentive, Common Coley black and white. And then we got the cover D, 50 copy incentive by Raza. This one is the cream of the crop, in my opinion. That's the winner. There's also this FOC reveal variant, but there's also this cover F FOC reveal spot variant. But the lettering gets a little bit crazy here. So here they go from F to G, right? Unlockable variant. They show then no H, cover I spot saver. It says FOC reveal spot. So I'm holding it spot. And then there's the cover T, which is your local comic shop day foil variant of the cover A, virginized. So for all of you Something is Killing the Children variant chasers, this is a big week of your final order cutoff. Wrapping up. Boom. Dark Horse Comics has given us Forge of Destiny from Masters of the Universe. So this is issue number 3. I know the Netflix cartoon just had another thing drop. I'm wondering. You know, Credo, Boom just looking to sell you books. If every book Boom did variants for was a key, every book would be a key. Dun-dun-dun. But anyway, Masters of the Universe, Forge of Destiny does have this cover B. And then this cover C, which... I mean, I guess Evelyn looks okay. Kind of. She put a bag over her head. Oh, man, I'm laughing inside. Anyway, we got Midnight Show number 2, cover A. There's your cover B. This is your Star Wars Hyperspace Stories number 10 of 12. Pay attention! Who's this on the cover? Do you guys see that? Do you see the big burly dude about my size? You know, with the 99 on his head? Oh, it is the Bad Batch. But there's something different about this Bad Batch. Who's the guy on the right? It doesn't look like anybody I've seen on the Bad Batch cartoon. And you know, forgive me, because most of the time I watch the Bad Batch, I catch the first 5 to 10 minutes of it, and I'm asleep. Because you know, when I get to watch it is usually when I get home from work. My kid's not into it yet. I've watched a couple of episodes. I tried to get through season 1, so I kind of know how the season 1 story went down. But I'm waiting for my kid to discover Star Wars and then go all in. Because once that happens, I'm going to do the timeline order after making watch the original trilogy first. And then I'm going to make them go back in. We're going to watch Clone Wars and all that stuff. And then we're going to catch up to the original trilogy again. Because I'm watching the original trilogy, original version, if I can still find it. I've got the first remastered that only added like certain things to it. It didn't add the new footage. Like that wasn't added until I think the new trilogy came out in theaters again, right? So, but it's VHS cassette. So we'll see how this experience goes. But for you Bad Batch chasers, you're probably not missing that one. Tear Us Apart #3. Usagi Yojimbo, Ice and Snow #2, cover A. Stanza Kai. Oh, look at that cover. And then cover B, Fuego. Cover C, 10 copy incentive. However, Dynamite Entertainment. Hades. Disney Villains Hades #3, cover A, Darbo. Disney Villains Hades #3, cover B. Cover C. Yep, that's Trish Forstner. And that was a sip of coffee. Hades cover D. Hades covers E. Minotaur. Oh, if you are not a fan of the movie Role Models, you are not a Paul Rudd fan, you are not a Sean William Scott fan, and you are not a fan of one of the most hilarious movies in the last 20 years. Cover F is your 10 copy incentive lead line art variant. Cover G, 10 copy incentive action figure version. And then we got the 15 copy Tomaselli version, the 15 copy Forstner version, the Darbo limited version, so you know they want $49.99 for that one. There was no FOC variants that I saw. Again, I don't have a comic shop, so I don't have real access to comic ordering systems, but you can inquire with other shops that you're going to go, put your FOC order in on and ask them if there isn't any FOC variants for Hades, because there might be. Because some of these other ones do have FOC variants that were findable. Gargoyles #10, cover A, David Nakayama. The Perillo on the B cover. The Leslie Leary Lee cover C. 10 copy Lee variant. Number 10 Lee variant. I see the 10 and I think 10 copy all the time. My apologies. Again, I'm working on a little bit of sleep. Gargoyles #10, cover E. Cover F, action figure variant. So another action figure variant, right? Cover G, 10 copy incentive. Combadaeus original, but they're not showing it. 10 copy Nakayama black and white. 10 copy action figure virgin. 15 copy Combadaeus virgin. 15 copy Fleeks and Forstner virgin. 20 copy Perillo virgin. 20 copy Lee virgin. 25 copy incentive Lee virgin. Nakayama premium metal, and then the limited version. So 150 respectively. Oh, check it out. There is the homage to Savage Dragon #1 by Ken Hacer. Line art to go with it. 10 copy FOC Fleeks and Forstner black and white. 10 copy Lee line art FOC. 10 copy Perillo black and white FOC. 10 copy FOC Combadaeus black and white placeholder. 10 copy FOC incentive Leslie Leary Lee black and white. 10 copy FOC Hacer virgin. And then we're on to Negaduck #2, cover A. Negaduck #2, cover B. Negaduck #2, cover C, Trish Forstner. Negaduck #2, cover D. Negaduck #2, cover E, action figure variant. Negaduck #2, cover F. 10 copy J. Lee incentive line art variant cover. 15 copy action figure virgin variant. And then we've got the 20 copy incentive Forstner virgin. This one right here, though, this absolutely slaps. Negaduck Forstner negative space variant. Oh, yeah, people are going to chase that. And then they're going to chase this one. It's just a 10 copy incentive variant cover. So I hope you wrote that down. When Van Wilder tells you to write that down, you write that down. Negaduck number 2, cover L, 10 copy FOC incentive Liber Virgin. Starfinder Angel's Drift number 3, cover A. And then here's the cover B. And this is the cover C. No other variants. So that was weird. Weird book for Dynamite to have, right? Victory. You see these eyes, boy. Oh, what was that? I forget what movie that was. Oh, don't be a menace to South Central while drinking your juice in the hood. Yeah, it was. Victory, number 5, cover B. Mattioni variant. The cover C. The cover D by Ken Haser. The cover E, cosplay. Smack the mic. Cover F is your Haser Virgin. And then we got the cover G, 5 copy Mattioni Virgin. Cover H, 10 copy. 10 copy cosplay. As my eyes puts 2 things together to see one. Oh, I'm dying here today, guys. I'm dying. But what a way to go. And that's the last of the Dynamite books. So we're on our way. IDW Entertainment has given us Dark Spaces Hollywood Special number 3, cover A. The cover B. The cover C. And then your 10 copy Danny Black and White. Your 25 copy Fullerton. 50 copy Fullerton. All right, then we're on to My Little Pony Classics Reimagined. Unicorn of Odd number 3, cover A. My Little Pony Classics Reimagined. Unicorn of Odd number 3, cover B. And then here's your 10 copy incentive to go along with that. Star Trek Defiant number 9, cover A. And here we have a Worf story, but it's got other people in it. And then here is Defiant number 9, cover B. And then the cover C. Cover D. 25 copy incentive. And then here is your 50 copy incentive. Show your support for the Board Reclamation Project. Star Trek Picard's Academy number 2, cover A. Here is the cover B. Then this is your 10 copy incentive. This is your 25 copy incentive. TMNT Ongoing number 145, cover A. This is where the road to 150 begins here. The cover B by Eastman. Of course they didn't show you guys the artwork by Final Orders do. They want you to blindly order 25 copies of it. Because there's a 10 copy incentive. There's this 25 copy incentive. And then, oh, wait, no, they want you to order 50 copies of the Eastman to get a 50 copy Eastman incentive. But you know what? You don't have to worry because they're doing a full set of these, my friends. Yes, that's right. If you didn't catch the last FOC that had one of these snuck up on us, apparently they're going to do one for a bunch of characters. So, I have a feeling that this one's going to be one of those future variant sets that, you know, CGC collected sets. People like to collect things, right? I kind of noticed the patterns of people's collecting habits, which has made me an animal. There's rules to this stuff, and I wrote me this manual. It's called the Secret Variant. TMNT versus Street Fighter number 5 of 5, cover A, Madell. The cover B, Meyer. All right, now we're getting fire. We're getting that fire from Riley. And here's your 25 copy Federici. This is your 50 copy incentive. This is your 100 copy incentive. This is your 250 copy full art incentive variant cover. So yeah, that's right, 250 copies. TMNT versus Street Fighter, number 5 of 5. They want you to order big. Go big or go home. Now, Image Comics, of course. Edenwood, number 1 of 5, cover A by Tony Daniel. Tony S. Daniel also delivers with Edenwood, number 1, cover B. And then we've got the cover C by Molina. 25 copy incentive by Stegman. 10 copy incentive. I don't know why they did these out of order too. They did a 25 copy incentive as cover D, but then cover E is only a 10 copy incentive? Okay. It's cool though, right? Like everybody's cool with that, right? Tony Daniel's art? I'm sure that's alright. Cover F is your blank sketch variant cover, so if you didn't like that Tony Daniel art, you can take it to Tony Daniel and say, hey, Tony Daniel, do this artwork for me. Firepower by Kirkman and Somni, cover B, and cover A, of course. If you're in this book, you're in. There's no getting out. And in his dream, he is fighting the dragon, everybody. Good boy. Here's the cover C, which is your Walking Dead 20th anniversary variant. Gunslinger Spawn, cover A, Dan Panosian. Cover B. Your I Hate Fairyland, cover A. And of course the F Fairyland variant, cover B. The cover C, Peach Momoko variant, cover placeholder. And then there's this one right here, which is the Scotty Young 20th anniversary Walking Dead variant. It's kind of funny, isn't it? I mean, if you think about it, it's kind of hilarious. Ice Cream Man number 37, cover A, cover B, and cover C, which is a Walking Dead variant. That's kind of funny too. Kaptara Universal Truths, Volume 2, issue number 3 of 6. New Burn number 12. All right, Paladin of Axes one shot. We've got a cover A, 10 copy incentive by Sullivan, 20 copy incentive by Sullivan. Oh, and it gives it away. Paladin of Axes, and of course he's playing guitar. Everybody's getting in on the music thing. Pure Evil number 3. Here's your cover B. I'm sorry, Per Evil. And then here is the cover C to go along with that. Just weird looking stuff, right? Oh, Mirka and Dolfo, thank you for gracing us with a beautiful cover. Now, this was weird because if you look in the FOC order, it lists the half issue before this one. So this is issue 26. There is no variant, but there is an issue 26 and a half also on FOC, possibly coming out the same day. Schlub, number 3, cover A. Here's your cover B by Stegman. Here's the cover C, 10 copy incentive of the A cover by Cannon. And then Stegman back on the 50 copy incentive of the B. And then there's a 75 copy incentive of the Cannon. What's going on here? And then a 100 copy incentive of the Stegman. Oh my God, what is all that about? They look like the same art. They're just like placeholding everything. And then Schlub has a cover G Walking Dead 20th anniversary Cannon variant. Spawn 346 cover A by Diodato. And I do believe I have that cover of McFarlane art from early on in like a newsstand of his first appearance. I think I do. Maybe I don't. Spawn 346 cover B. Spawn 346 cover C. And then we got Universal Monsters Dracula number 1 cover A. Universal Monsters Dracula number 1 cover B. Universal Monsters Dracula number 1 cover C sketch cover. Void Rivals number 5 cover A. They did not show the art. And it's not because it was spoilerific. I think they just didn't have the artwork for it. Cover B. Cover C is a 10 copy incentive by Mateus Manhanini. And then a 25 copy incentive placeholder for Darbo. There's a 50 copy incentive placeholder by Lee. And then there's a Walking Dead 20th anniversary variant by Hughes. World Tree number 5 going back for a second printing. And then we got the Walking Dead Deluxe number 75, everybody. So we're getting to that point in the series where some major deaths of some long-term characters are about to come up. And I think Lucas was talking about people just spiking him with orders for Walking Dead books. And he's like, man, what's going on with this? Is there anything happening? I'm like, it's just reprints, dude. In color. Like, that's the only thing that really is changing, as far as I know. If they are putting new material in this book, why doesn't somebody speak up about it? If it is that popular, right? But they're putting out a bunch of covers. So you got a cover C. You got this cover D by Tedesco. You got this cover E by Quesada. And then you got this cover F by Capullo. What's the furthest place from here? Number 15. Oh, look at that. All that oceanfront property. Cover 15, cover B. Then cover C, which is your Walking Dead 20th anniversary. No incentive variants, no one per store vinyls, no second print unlimited order vinyls, no craziness for that one. DC Comics, and of course, the final DC orders due. I'm sorry, yeah, 10-1 this Sunday. Action Comics 1058, cover A. Cover B by Jorge Jimenez. Cardstock, so it's looking good. So is this Carla Cohen knockout Supergirl variant. I'd like to say that this one rivals the Joshua Middleton Batgirl as far as just pretty girl faces. You know, just done well. Kind of like, yeah. I mean, there's not really anything to the cover or anything. I don't think that everybody should go out and spend obnoxious amounts of money on it, but I'm not here to tell you to spend obnoxious amounts of money on books. I'm here to try to save you from spending money on books and don't overpay for them. So if you want that book, pre-order it. Just like if you want this Gabriel Dell'Otto Artist Spotlight variant with Red Eye Superman, order this. And then here is this Freddie E. Williams, the second cardstock variant cover. Action Comics 1058, cover F, which is your 50-copy Jorge Fornes cardstock variant cover. Alan Scott, the Green Lantern, number 1, cover A. So here we go, everybody. They're doing Alan Scott stories again. The guy's weakness is wood. Solomon Grundy. Cover C, Nick Robles. Cover D, David Talaski, Golden Age foil variant. Oh, and look at this. They got an All-American Comics number 16 facsimile edition to reprint his first appearance in a whopping $6.99. Amazon's Attack number 1, cover A, Clayton Henry. And cover B, Mike Deodato Jr. Okay. Amazon's Attack number 1, we get Yara Flor back. Everybody's about that life. Everybody's been asking, where's Yara Flor? And why is she not more prevalent? Amazon's Attack number 1, cover D, 25 copy incentive. And then Amazon's Attack number 1, cover E. And apparently, Mary Marvel is in Amazon. Batman Beyond Neo Gothic number 4, cover A, Max Dunn. Batman Beyond Neo Gothic number 4, cover B, Christian Ward. Yes, that is some trippy Christian Ward stuff, but that is what Christian Ward does best. Here is the 25 copy incentive. Batman, Catwoman, The Gotham War, Red Hood number 2 of 2. Oh, and look at that now. They got the little gray tuft of hair on Red Hood poking out now. And then here is your cover B, Dustin Nguyen cardstock variant. Riley Rossmo is taking the 25 copy incentive variant to Storm. Detective Comics 1075, cover A, Evan Cagle. The cover B by Kelly Jones is your cardstock variant cover. Your cover C, Bruno Redondo. 25 copy incentive variant cover by Sebastian Fiumara. And there's a 50 copy of Evan Cagle black and white cardstock. Flash number 2, cover A by Mike Diodato Jr. and Trish Mulville. The Diodato Jr. cardstock variant cover. The Bjorn Barons cardstock variant. And then the Del Otto Flash cover. Yo, Flash looks jacked. Just saying. Del Otto drew him kind of jacked. And then, you know, James Herron cardstock variant cover for issue 2, 25 copy incentive. Not bad. 50 copy Matt Taylor cardstock variant cover. Green Arrow number 5, cover A. Green Arrow number 5, cover B. Green Arrow number 5, cover C, Francesco Mattina. Harley Quinn, cover A by Sweeney Boo. Okay. What? What? Who killed Lola Bunny dressed up as Harley? It's messed up. Jenny Frison on the old school like Harley mystery style, right? I know this one's gonna be a fan favorite of people. And then, you know, is it me or does she looks like Megan Fox there? I see it. But Del Otto continuing to deliver with Spotlight. There you go. Here's your Del Otto Harley variant, everybody. 25 copy incentive variant cover. And then your 50 copy Hayden Sherman cardstock variant. This is your Chrissy Zulo Trick or Treat cardstock variant. And this is Penguin number 3, cover A, Steven Segovia. Cover B. Del Otto Penguin cover. So yeah, you got a busy week of Del Otto chasing if you're a Del Otto bro. Dan Percy. Cover C, and then cover D is your Tony Chastain cardstock variant cover. Trevor Hersey cardstock variant cover. Power Girl number 2. Ji Young Lee cardstock variant cover. So guess what, everybody? No incentive variant to chase here. Leslie Lee on the cardstock variant cover is also like absolute fuego. And of course, if that is Supergirl that's from the other cover on Action Comics in that jacket up top there, yep. Here's your 25 copy Ricardo Lopez Ortiz cardstock variant cover. And then your 50 copy Laura Braga cardstock variant. So like I said, no reason to chase those. I mean, there's really no reason to chase those. Andre, you're a great fan and a great chatter. Thank you. And as if you needed to invest more money in the death of Superman and the return of Superman, well, they're coming after you for the return reprints now. And DC wonders why sales are in the toilet is because they're revisiting 30-year-old storylines without being able to revamp them the same way Marvel did by revisiting their 30-year-old storyline of Secret Wars. Oh! I'm sorry. Did I strike a nerve? So here's your cover B, which is the blue giant cyborg Superman die cut. Dave Wilkins steel die cut variant cover for Steel. And then the Francis Manipul Superboy die cut. And then the Eradicator die cut. So yes, you're going to get a reprint of all the die cut variant covers that you can find in 50-cent bins still currently to this day. And then the cover F is going to be your Dan Jurgens wraparound foil variant. All right, and then we get the cool cover as your 25 copy incentive. So when these stores bulk order this just to get this one book right here, artistically, this should have been the A cover. That should have been your opener. This should have been your 25 copy incentive variant to give people kind of like that, you know, first appearance of Superman coming out of the, you know, in the black suit with a silver shield. Yeah. Again, DC. Do you need an art editor, an art directing editor, a variant cover editorial member? I'm available for contract. Steelworks number 5, cover A by Rafa Sandoval. Steelworks number 5, cover B by Diego Latorre. And then, That is fire. But it's a, you know, it looks like a rip on Ghost Rider. But I digress. I'm not reading it, so I don't remember which of the DC people that could be. But it's a good looking cover. 25 copy incentive variant, so you gotta, you know, you're gonna pay. Tales of the Titans number 4, cover A. Tales of the Titans number 4, cover B. Tales of the Titans number 4, cover C, 25 copy, Jorge Corona cardstock. Tales of the Titans number 4, cover D, 50 copy, Baraka Jones cardstock variant. Unstoppable Doom Patrol number 7 of 7, cover A, Chris Burnham. Unstoppable Doom Patrol number 7, cover B, Leslie Lee Lee cardstock variant cover. Leslie Lee Lee has been killing it lately. You guys know I'm a big fan. All the way back to her Betty Page number 1. Way far back. And her Sumerian. 25 copy incentive by Ivan Tao. Oh. Here we go. So you guys remember last week, they FOC'd a Batman foil. They FOC'd a Superman foil. Both by Jim Lee. Are you a fan of the Trinity? The trifecta? Because guess what, everybody? Second printing of Wonder Woman number 1 is giving you a Jim Lee foil variant. You need to tell your store to get you this. I don't know what else to say. It's going to be heavily ordered, though, if they're smart. If people are smart, you're going to see listings all over eBay for that. Right now. I'm trying to pre-sell it. Oh, and Norin Rad 82 just dropped bomb. So he put the original art for that up for auction, too. So I wonder if the person who is going to go after that original art, if they already have the original art for Superman 205 and Batman 608 second print. Because if you actually have the Trinity of original art too, I don't think I own a piece of original art other than like a print of original art autographed by somebody. But anyway, we're on to Marvel, and we got Avengers number 7, and of course last issue. What was his name? Victor Blank. That's his alter ego, right? And then we got Avengers number 7, Corey Smith variant cover. Oh, this looks good. Leo Castanelli Avengers 60th wraparound variant. So what's really cool is that like people are doing homage variants that have like other images that they're homaging and like putting people in to a big homage like that. But anyway, this one's pretty cool too. The West Coast Avengers in the background, the Marcos Martin Knights End variant. I thought I took the space out of that. 25 copy incentive by Emilio Lizio. And then we're on to Captain America number 1 going second printing. So here's your Jesus Saez variant cover. Next up is the second printing incentive Ramos Virgin variant. 25 copy incentive. So another Marvel book that went second print that probably was over ordered for regional areas. So it's going to be regionally rare, causing a price spike. So make sure if you want this book, you pre-order it. Look at those guys pre-selling a 25 copy incentive for $100 on eBay. Carnage number 1. Yes, that's right, everybody. The reunion of Carnage and its favorite host is apparently going to go down in this series that they've been teasing for what, 3 volumes? I don't know. Null did something to him like way back. But anyway, Carnage number 1 with the Declan Shalvey variant. And then we get a Gabriel Del Otto foil variant. That one's going to be pretty tough to get, so make sure you get your orders in for that. Perry Perez variant cover showing something that... Okay, let's do this. Let's have an in-show spec matrix right now. If Agent Anti-Venom is indeed going to be a major player, and this is going to cause a pushback on his first appearance as Agent Anti-Venom, you are wanting to pick up 2 books. Cameo First Full. You are wanting the first full in Amazing Spider-Man 692, and you are wanting the first cameo in Venom Incorporated Alpha. Good luck. Rose Besh variant cover, and guess what? For the first time ever, not really like super enthused by her art there, but I know some people might be. Carnage #1, I already showed that variant cover. I don't know why it's showing up twice. The 25 copy incentive Marco Maestrazzo variant cover, showing Carnage for what he's capable of unleashing. 50 copy incentive Virgin variant for Paolo Sequeira. 100 copy incentive Rose Besh. Doctor Strange #9. Phil Noto variant. The Megan Hetrick Knight's Ends variant. 25 copy incentive David Mack variant of Clea. Gods #1 going back for a second printing Valerio Schiti variant. But you know, no incentive. And Valerio Schiti is Italian. And he actually, I'm a big fan of what he did when he took over the artwork for Guardians of the Galaxy as Brian Bendis was murdering that book. Anyway, it's the Jeff Verse #1. It's the Jeff Verse Matteo Lolli variant cover. And then the Chrissy Zulo variant cover. So apparently she's big deal over at DC doing those Trick or Treat variant covers. So Marvel's like, let me get a piece of that action. Magneto #4. Magneto #4 with a 10 copy Todd Nauck design variant cover. And oh my god, what is that Nightmare Fuel at the bottom? Predator vs. Wolverine #1 going back for a second printing Marco Cicchetto variant cover. And then, you guys ready? You guys ready? For the FOMO book of the week of the future, I bet you. Second printing, 25 copy incentive McNiven variant cover of Predator vs. Wolverine #1. Because of this again, the Marvel second print variant effect. Marvel second print ratios get printed in abundance, are short ordered on release, and then get sold out the back door via diamond distribution clearance sales because people forget about them months later and then they go for cheap. So they have a short window. Again, chase them only if you want to secure a high grade copy now. Make sure you pre-order because this is going to be one of those books that Wolverine people are going to be like, oh, I want $100 for it because they're trying to cover their entire order. Bet you. And if you don't believe me, I guarantee Lucas can do better than $100 on a 25 copy incentive. So why don't you talk to Lucas at the Drunken Pull Box and see about getting hooked up. That's, of course, if you don't have a store that treats you like they used to. Scarlet Witch issue #10. Scarlet Witch issue #10 with a Felipe Masferrera variant cover. But I have a feeling the Mark Aspinall variant showing the Knight's End variant with stained glass Scarlet. Oh. What? Scarlet Witch #10, 25 copy incentive, Elizabeth Torque. Love Elizabeth Torque's art. You guys should know that. Spec Matrix duplicated into syndication on other shows, and you know, while I watch my content get thieved and everybody tell me, oh, it's just not a big deal for years, and then now it's funny how that works, right? Karma, I just wish you worked faster. Kind of like Star Wars variant covers. Wish they worked faster because they took a space of time off, so I haven't been in my comic shop to pick up my books in a while. But Star Wars #40 is going to return that favor with issue #40 hitting the 40 of 40 for Return of the Jedi 40th anniversary variant. So man, that is how many 40s on this cover? I gotta look at the whole barcode. There might be a 40 hidden in there, but there's a 40 for this issue number, a 40 for the issue number next to the Marvel, a 40 in the 40th anniversary, a 40 of 40 up top. So many 40s! So are you gonna drink a 40 when you read this 40th issue? Here's a 40th issue John Tyler Christopher action figure variant cover, which of course you guys know I'll be chasing. So there's part of my set collecting still to this day being chased. And then, of course, issue #40's got a Star Wars Life Day variant cover. So, wow, that's wild stuff, right? Rod Reese said, "You know what? We gotta dark side this one up a little bit." So, I'm gonna give you a dope Palpatine variant cover, but it's gonna be a 25 copy incentive. So, there it is. Ultimate Universe number 1. And then we get the Ben Harvey Ultimate Thor variant cover. The Ultimate Universe number 1 with a Stefano Caselli variant. And then here is the Laniel Francis Yu variant cover. And then the Ultimate Thor Virgin variant cover is going to go 50 copy incentive. The 100 copy Stefano Caselli Virgin variant. Now, we've been talking about this one on Drunken Chat for months because, of course, we knew Black Widow was going to get a symbiote of her own, and here she is. Black Widow, Venom 27, in a symbiote suit on the cover. Venom 27, Pete Woods, Knight's End variant cover. And then the Simone Bianchi variant, one of Mel's favorites. 25 copy incentive variant cover. Buckle up. All right, so we need to make sure that we go back and check out issue number 26 to make sure she does not appear in the symbiote anywhere in issue 26 prior to issue 27's covers, because if that's the case, then you just want cover A. You don't need a 25 copy incentive because she appeared in the previous issue. But, 100 copy incentive Virgin variant? Oh, man. Make sure, I'm going to go back and read issue 26 because I'm not currently reading Venom. I'm not really a big Venom guy. But I'm going to consult with my panel of my panelist of Venomites and see if we can maximize the speculation on this one. Stay tuned to Drunken Chat for more details. White Widow. Good enough for a white wedding, right? Local comic shop day variant cover, however, is on FOC, and you know what that means. There's going to be probably a limited supply of these, so make sure you get your hands on this one if you are a Yelena Belova believer. Oh, Leslie Lee. Once again. Man, you're giving Frank Cho competition right now. And Art Germ, you're doing all right too, buddy. But that scene... and you know, I'm just actually surprised there's not any incentive variant going along with that one. They just did all variant covers. They could have made a killing on variants probably, but oh wait, we're not done yet. I thought this was a different book, but yeah, Knight's End variant. I forgot. Adam Hughes is getting a 25 copy incentive. Going to be ordering some of those other variants really easily, and 50 copy White Widow variant by Leslie Lee. 100 copy Arjern. Man, they're twisting the screws in you guys for variants this week. Oh, that is why you tune into the secret variant. And Juggernaut apparently was not killed by Nimrod. He was just beat up very, 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 very badly. And the magic apparently healed him. Because he's the human ally to the X-Men. But right now, he's about to fight Firestar, who's in a predicament because everybody believes her to be a traitor. Ivan Tao giving us a Knight's End variant showing Gambit versus Moon Knight staff variant in an X shape. Okay. But is that a vampire Gambit? Looks like a vampire Gambit. And anyway, Miguel Mercado giving us a Cyclops variant cover that is fire looking. Juggies on the Russell Dodderman trading card variant cover, so you know that's going to have some really good stats on the back. All of the goodies about Kane. And then we've got this one right here. So this is a combination of so many different pieces of artwork redrawn by Mr. Philip Tan. It's different X covers and stuff like that he's put together, and like other artists, like that is totally the Dodderman Rogue. I can see the Jean Grey holding her arm from an internal, X-Men shot. The Professor X comes from another one, but he did it. He basically looked at a picture of one of his favorites of the X-Men and redrew it in this. But there's a lot of like, this has that feel, and the X and the ice has that feel of, if you know, previous Spec Matrix on Jim Lee that I'd done, where Jim Lee did the X-Men Forever, which was the reprint of issues 1 through 3 of the Chris Claremont X-Men run, with a Alpha and an Omega variant, where they connect in that long, real top to bottom picture that Jim Lee drew. You know what I'm talking about. But anyway, 50 copy incentive Miguel Mercado Cyclops Virgin variant is your final book for our secret. So you're going to get your FOC orders in. You're going to get that all done because we finished the show. We're good, right? Everything's done. You guys found all the books you need. And yeah, so we're cooking with gas over here. And I want to thank you guys for letting me cook. And as your cook, I want to remind you to make sure that you do, of course, check us out next week on the Secret Variant by subscribing to the content that we do here. Because the only show I'm really doing is the Secret Variant. I haven't done a Raw report or anything like that lately. And of course, I need to update my friends list here and put some other people in good positions. Because I want you guys to watch what I watch still. Because I'm not really watching and consuming a lot of other people's content because of what they do. You know? I want to thank you for watching my content because of what I do. Because honesty and integrity, again, is what you do when people aren't looking. And I want to thank you guys for tuning in to Drunken Chat and making that all that it is. And of course, thanks for watching here. Hope to see you again next week. Don't forget to smash that like button, that subscribe button. Leave me a comment if you're watching on the rewind. And of course, come join on the Discord. Check you guys later.